Now, Lizzie Kelly announced earlier this week that she is hanging up her boots, well, for the time being at any rate, because she and her husband Ed are expecting their first baby, which is wonderful news. And Lizzie joins us on the line now. Lizzie, good morning.
Morning.
How's it all going? How have you found the relentless media interest since you made the announcement?
Yeah, sort of overwhelming, actually. I was pretty blown away by the response that it got, and yeah, very flattered. So nice to know that, you know, so many people were so supportive. So yeah, it's been a nice few days.
And of course, we've been posing this question today about who was the last claiming rider to win a Group 1 race on the flat. You, of course, did it over jumps when you were claiming you were winning the Grade 1 Quarto Star Novices Chase on T for 2. A very special moment, and only bettered perhaps by that win at Aintree.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I was probably too young to really appreciate the first Grade 1 that I won, but the second Grade 1 was yeah, fantastic. And yeah, all of those winners. I mean, I loved having a little claim, like even the two festival winners. They were both handicapped chases, and I still had a little £3 claim, and I quite liked my cheeky £3 claim, to be honest.
Because as you said to me earlier in the week, you know, it wasn't about the amount of winners that you rode, but you'll be remembered for those big race rides. Do you feel that you were best on the big day?
Yeah, definitely. I had a lovely career in the fact that, you know, I didn't ride a lot. I didn't ride a lot of winners, but I rode a lot of quality horses. And, you know, for me, it wasn't about numbers, I suppose. It was about, like, names, if you like. Like, I wanted to win, like, Champion Hurdle or Champion Chase. Like, it was a different... I was very lucky that I was able to have a different sort of career, you know, and the numbers wasn't what I was after. You know, it was the big races, and you know, I was very lucky to be able to have a career like that.
And you must have had to have, or steel yourself to have a lot of confidence in your own ability to go out there and compete against, you know, we talked about Barry Geraghty, Ruby Walsh, A.P. McCoy, when your experience was so much less than theirs. Yeah,
I mean, at times it was overwhelming. I think I kind of grew into it. I think when I was younger, I rode in a full-runner novice hurdle at Newbury, actually, on T for 2, funnily enough, and the other jockeys were McCoy, Barry Geraghty and Noel Feely, and then there was me. That was, you know, a bit mad, really, as a £7 claim at the time. But good horses give you confidence, and, you know, riding the kind of calibre of horses that I did, yeah, it was intimidating beforehand, but once you're actually down at the start, and you know, they give you so much confidence, and I knew the horses that I rode so well that, you know, it really was just a case of, you know, riding the race that was in front of you, and very lucky to pull a few off.
Well, very, very happy news for you and Ed this week, and I, as I said to you the other day, your new arrival has already been round Cheltenham.
Yeah, unbeknownst to me at the time, he or she managed to actually survive that fall at the last, and on Sierra de Lac, and God, I mean, I'm glad I didn't know at the time. You'd have been in an awful state, but yeah, it was. Yeah, it's a bit mad, that, really. I mean, that's a good story to be able to tell, isn't it?
Well, you'll be showing him or her the video in years to come, I suspect, because I think we all wondered how you managed to get up. Never mind anything else. What apart from obviously starting a family, which is going to be your most significant priority, how are you looking to transition your career now?
I think it's a tricky sort of path to walk, really, because, you know, being a jockey is a huge part of your identity, and I think that I have kind of been quite careful to try and do things the right way so that psychologically I don't find it too difficult. I think I've always found the home side of things very interesting, the training, breaking in horses and things like that. So that's something that I will really focus on. but I think I'll probably try to go racing kind of as often as I can, really, just to try to stay within that same lifestyle for a little while, and, you know, sort of wean myself off it gradually. And yeah, I'm really excited about the next bit. And, you know, I think I'd love to continue doing stuff for the media, and having a reason to go racing, I think, is quite important. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a tricky path, but, you know, I'm excited about it, and I think I kind of knew that I needed to start a new chapter when I was riding last season, and everything sort of happened at the right time, really.
Well, I'm sure it is a path you will tread with extreme aplomb, as you have all through your riding career. Lizzie, thanks so much for joining us, and best of luck.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you.
Subscribe to Racing TV to be notified when more Luck on Sunday videos are appearing online. And don't forget to join me for the show every Sunday morning from 9 o'clock with the best guests.